Gangsters.
Good morning.
All right, so it's official. We're actually going to take our first adventure, if you will, in the new Tab 400.
Yeah.
We've used the Tab, but we haven't used it to really have fun. It's all been kind of utilitarian.
Wow.
We've used it like a moving hotel.
Yeah.
It's kind of how we've been using it.
So we could spend time with family
Right.
in random places.
And it was necessary and good and all of that. And it does a great job of that. But we weren't actually we didn't spend a lot of time at the camper or the campsite. You know, we were out running around, hanging out with family and stuff. So,
yeah.
So at any rate, this is our first fun trip. We'll call it a fun trip, okay?
Yeah.
We're actually headed to the 2024 Persimmon Hill Runaway Rally.
Yeah.
Which you're like, well, wait a minute, you have a Tab 400.
We're SOBs.
Yeah, we're SOBs.
Some Other Brand.
Yeah. One of the cool things about the Runaway community, I guess you'd say, is that it's really not so much about the camper as much as it is about really just getting together and community.
Camping and
community within that
Yeah.
camping community, and within that camping.
So, I mean, think about it for a second. How many people could you have met at a campground at some point in the past for like 2 to 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
And then a year later, you're willing to drive 10.5 hours to get
go
back
see 'em again?
and see them again. So, we're excited
So
about
obviously there's a bunch of cool people there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, we are excited to be going to the Persimmon Hill Rally. And I think we might be I take that back. I think there's actually one other pair of SOBs that will be there. I shouldn't call them a pair. One other SOB that will be there.
For sure.
Yeah, I think the Littles have a camper. I think it's a Scamp.
It's really cute.
It is. It's very cool. Yeah.
And we might have shown pictures of it in last year's video.
We did. We actually showed a completely separate video. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link to it in this video so that you can see what they're cool. I mean, it is like, you talk about a retro cool hippie van looking thing, man. It's pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're just going to take you along with us on this little adventure tonight. We're going to stay at our first time staying at a Harvest Host.
Yeah,
so we'll let you know how that goes.
Yeah, we're going to mosey that direction now.
We're headed that way.
It's in Tennessee. It's only about a 4.5 hour drive from here. So we have an easy day today, a little bit harder day tomorrow. But the weather should be good for driving. Yeah.
So come along, here we go.
Yeah, let's
We're
do
running
this.
away.
Yeah, let's do this.
Hi, gangsters.
Hi.
So we are at our first ever Harvest Host overnight.
Yeah.
And this is at...
A church
I'll put it up on the screen. It's a Presbyterian church.
Yeah.
I think it's like Cumberland Heights or something like that. But I'll put it on the screen so you know exactly what it is. So there won't be any question. But anyway, there was somebody actually here when we got here, greeted us and, said, hey, welcome. And we're the only ones here tonight. Yeah. He said they actually had 5 the other night. 5 people staying at a church. That's kind of wild, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to give you a look around here. It's actually really very, very nice here. Yeah. This is in Lenoir City, Tennessee, is where this is located at. So I'm going to flip this thing around and let you see what it looks like here. You got anything you want to say, darling?
Not yet.
She'll have something later. You just wait. She'll say something.
At some point.
Yeah. No doubt.
It's nice here. We found a shady corner.
We found a shady corner. We did. Well, shady currently. It's probably not shady in the morning.
No.
All right, so here we are. I just flipped you around, and there's our little setup here. Yeah, Pam hasn't moved. She's just stayed right there. So here's where we're at. We're on site, what they're calling site number 3. If you can see the number 3 that back behind us there. They say that 3 and 5 are the flattest, which I can kind of see how that might be true. If you look around, that one there is site 2. That one over there is site 1. It's kind of tilted downhill. And there's the church, the main church building. And then I guess they've got a, I guess this is a parsonage, which I don't think is being used at all. Okay, I'm sorry, there's 4. 4 is a little tilty as well. And then this is like a garage pavilion thing that they've got here.
I don't know where 5 is.
It must be located over here somewhere.
Here it is.
There we go, there's site 5, which that I can see why this would also be considered the flat one. Yeah. But it's sunny over here. Yeah. Yeah, nice little swing, nice little green grassy area, and he said that there's turkeys, wild turkeys, and deer that come through here in the morning. So I'm curious to see that. Oh, Pam's gonna get in the swing, looks like. Oh, that's a lot of faith. That's a lot of faith in somebody else's work right there.
I'm not going far.
So yeah. And it's just right off of, this is Highway 11? Is that correct?
Yeah, off of 75.
Yeah, off Highway 11, off of I-75, near Knoxville. It's relatively near Knoxville. It's kind of like west of Knoxville. So yeah, it's a. I would highly recommend, and the people have been, very, very quick to contact you back whenever you sent them a note and stuff. So
they reached out to us this morning or last night to confirm everything. And
yeah. And we'll let you know how quiet it is here.
It's right now. It's pretty quiet.
So far, it's really quiet.
Rush hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're kind of nice. The road is right down there, but you're completely off the road, behind the building and stuff. So it's pretty nice.
And a little pavilion area. You could have a picnic if you want.
So you kind of got the place to yourself, which is, well, as long as there's nobody else in here. Which tonight there's nobody else in here.
It's just us.
Tonight we have it all to ourselves.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's our little review of the Cumberland Heights Presbyterian Church Harvest Host site, our very first one.
Before you get to the town, there's a train station right there.
Yeah.
Julie, where did we stay last night?
Colfax RV Park, Louisiana. It's a gorgeous park.
Louisiana. Oh, yeah.
It's in Louisiana. For me, come from Houston, it made a good jumping spot.
Yeah.
Oh no,
So anyway, it's very nice. A lot of people are. There's only a few, every time that I've been there, there's only a few people there, but they said they're regulars, yeah, and it's very nice.
Well, they did it again, oh dang. She had to pick my leg up and put it, and then the next day with the car, and then turn around, they got a harness that they put with a rope, and they got to pick your leg up, and all of a sudden I went home, I took my belt, put it around my foot, and they got me in the bed, now I know how to get in there. They didn't teach me that till after.
Well, Daniel was hot. Don't burst that shot. Rock and cool.
You're on the camera. Smile.
I have
you're on candid camera.
2 pounds in here. But I also have 3 more jars of carrots if I need. I don't think I will.
I signed it. I already signed
I
it.
just thought I'd do that for your camera.
Yes. We'll see.
Collecting signatures for
For tomorrow, right?
Well, we're going to present it tonight because
Okay,
so many
cool.
are leaving tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
What is that?
Dad, you're petting another dog.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I know it was like.
Go ahead, baby.
String lights.
String lights.
Okay. Bear bell?
Bear bell.
If you could just keep making Pam go up there.
I know, this is horrible. Okay, and then match kit.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not gonna keep that for long.
Number
19. Oh, I'm sorry, mind your
Well,
way.
you're good. Don't even worry about it.
Alright, I'm coming down.
So that was a pretty good one.
Oh, she's looking for
You got this, lady. Doctor.
That last prize was pretty. That last one pretty neat.
I happen to play pickleball.
Hello there, gangsters.
Good morning.
Yeah. So we left the Persimmon Hill Rally this morning, which was amazing, by the way.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Dennis and Barbara Lee did an amazing job of hosting. They really did. It was cool, and it's nice, you know, being we previously did own a Runaway, but now we own the Tab and another one in between there. And you know, they make us feel like we're part of the family. So
Yeah, we had
that
fun.
that was really cool.
Yeah.
So we enjoyed that very much, and we took some advice from another fellow camper by the name of David Walker. Thank you, David. And he's suggested taking I think this is called the Natchez Trace Parkway, excuse me. Yeah, Natchez Trace Parkway.
Yeah.
And it kind of runs from Mississippi up to Tennessee, Nashville area. And it's kind of like the Blue Ridge Parkway, but a Mississippi, Tennessee version.
Yeah.
So
A little
we're
bit different.
We
And-
stopped at the go ahead.
Well, yeah, and we're at the visitor center, so we can find out what we're in for, because we just got on it 2 miles ago.
Yeah, we just got on it. So
Yeah.
we'll take you in here and let you take a look around at what the visitor center's like.
Yeah.
Here we go.
being spring fed.
It is. It's a very big creek, and it's very beautiful, clear water.
Yes, it is.
Call this Rock Spring. So yeah, kind of cool. But yeah, water flow is pretty good. And there it goes off into the distance. This is right off of the Natchez Trace Parkway. All right, gangsters.
Good morning, gangsters.
It's a bright, sunny morning.
It is.
Here at Meriwether Lewis Campground Monument area off of the Natchez Trace Parkway. We spent the night at Meriwether Lewis Campground, which is a free campground with flush toilets. There's like 31 sites there. There's no hookups, but they're all very well. They all have fire rings, picnic table,
trash can.
Yeah, trash can. Bunch of pull-through sites, some back-end sites. It's actually a really nice campground for being free. It's like whoa.
Yeah, it's on a ridge and it's nice woods.
Yeah, hope we're not giving away a secret, but
I know.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yep.
But we're actually getting ready to go home right now, and we thought we would show you the Meriwether Lewis monument, which is erected above his ashes. And you might be saying, who cares? Well, Meriwether Lewis is actually the Lewis of Lewis and Clark, which we know you've heard of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we were kind of intrigued by that and thought maybe you might also be intrigued by that.
Yeah.
I'll let Pam tell a little bit of a story about the facts behind his passing.
Well, he actually was a governor of the northern part of the Louisiana Purchase, and evidently spent a lot of his own funds in settling debts related to governing that area, and was trying to get reimbursed by from the American government, and was traveling on the trace in that attempt. And evidently he had letters with him, and he also had borrowed a significant amount of money to be able to even make the trip, because this is a multiple week, at that time this was a multiple week journey. Anyway, he was staying at one of the stands, which we would call an inn, along the way, and in the middle of the night there were gunshots, and no one seemed to have the exact details. There were no eyewitnesses. They don't know if it was murder or suicide, but they do know his money was missing. So
I'm kind of the mindset that, if you get shot 3 times, it's probably not suicide, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, he had been shot supposedly 3 times. So anyway, he passed away then.
Yeah.
And so this is where he is buried. His body's actually been exhumed, and they did some sort of, forensic tests and stuff on it because the family had requested it, and I can't remember what they said the results were. It got inconclusive, right?
It's still been inconclusive.
Yeah.
So it's still a mystery.
Yeah, so they don't really have an answer. So that might be a question that'll never get answered.
Yeah. It's very interesting reading those if you pull it up and read about it.
It is interesting. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe we tortured some people by telling a story that doesn't have a resolution, but
yeah. But this is such a quiet, peaceful place.
So here I'll let you see
it's beautiful.
Yeah, we'll let you see the monument here.
Yeah.
So there's the information about Meriwether Lewis. He wasn't very old when he passed away. 1774 to 1809. And you can pause that if you want to read the whole thing. I won't read it to you. But, and then there's the monument.
Along the Natchez Trace Parkway, you'll see signs that say Old Trace here and there. And they give you an opportunity to walk portions of the old Natchez Trace, which was it was the post road. In other words, it's how the mail got delivered through these parts of the territories right around the early 1800s, like 1805 or so. So there's the trail going off one way.
Now we're going to head home.
Yep, we got to go home, and we got to get off the parkway and drive on highways.
Yeah, we got to get out into the real world again.
Yeah. But we'll be on the road again soon.
Oh yeah, we'll be back.
And let us know if you watch this video. Let us know if you want me to make any video when I go to a conference about training and development.
Yeah,
I did
it's
that
like
last
totally
year.
unrelated, but you know,
Yeah.
some people might find it interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be in New Orleans.
Yeah, if you want some video of my adventures in New Orleans, let me know.
All right.